How many times you say you're gonna do something and you start doing it, but then you stop doing it? You just stop, and every single time you change your ideas, you don't get things done. That's one. But two, you also find always a very great reason why that idea, that system, that process, that strategy wasn't good enough. But this one, oh, this is gonna be good, a better one. Or you probably say, there should be a better strategy. This is just, I don't think this is the right thing to do. There should be something better. But you just can't face it. You can't be consistent. My friend, that should stop. Because if you're not consistent, you never know what worked, what didn't work, what you're actually good or not. And if you're a beginner entrepreneur, you're not good at so many things, and that's all right. But that should not feed your inconsistency. That should work because of your consistency. So let's talk about consistency and let's solve it. Let's end this thing, because that's not a single value. It's an umbrella, and it's made of 3 other singular values. Let's start to become consistent. But that's not I'm consistent, but how do I do it? How should I make myself to stick to one idea and stop changing my ideas constantly? So the value number 1 is the willingness. Before you start to control your emotions, before you start to measure the productivity and the results and everything else, you have to know how is this value manifesting within your psyche. The willingness. Stop thinking about, is this possible, is it not, is it hard, is it easy, is there a better idea, worse idea? Like, don't think about that. Just the willingness. Try to measure the temperature of your willingness. Let's just look at this. Before you jump into other things, yeah, but others say this, others are doing this, others are doing that, and that's for later. Measure the temperature of your willingness. Is it hot? Is it warm? Is it cold? Because if you're not willing to have respect for your thoughts, even if you get the greatest results in the world, you're going to still doubt yourself. You're going to be inconsistent because the attitude you have towards your thoughts is negative. You just don't see your thoughts as a material from which you can build something. So put everything aside and measure the temperature of your willingness. Do you want it or not? And when you start to think about it, remember this: right thoughts produce right directions. I know you might be wondering now, but is this the right strategy? Is this the right direction? Do I really want it? Do I truly want it or not? You will know that later. If you're consistent and if you get the results, based on the results, then you can decide was that the right direction or not. But in order to surpass this 50% of assurance, this reassurance that this is the right thing, think it in this way. Right thoughts always produce the right directions. If you think right, you are on the right path. Stop doubting all these thoughts and strategies. Are my thoughts right or not? Because if your thoughts are right for the good, to be productive, to become better, to work on your energy, on your masculine energy, to work on your business, to understand sales, whatever is your goal, think right towards the goal. Stop thinking negative. Ignore all those negative thoughts. Put all these thoughts together. That is the right direction. Period. Don't overcomplicate things. This is the element number 1 of your consistency. The second value which will build up your consistency so that you can keep going is your firmness. So once you've decided to start to focus on the right thoughts and the right direction, that, good, boom, that's clear. That's the right direction. Why? Because your thoughts are right. And keep them always straight and right towards the goal, what you want to achieve. But along the way, you start to look around. What are those? Those are the emotions, the feelings. You start doing them, but your emotions kick in. How to stay firm. Stable feelings will produce stable results. If you can't manage your emotions, or even better, if you can't dissect your emotional aspect and your reason, if you can't see clearly Am I feeling now or am I thinking now? If you can't make the difference, you've got a big, huge problem. And this problem is going to hold you stuck, slow, inconsistent, doubtful, and low self-esteem. And you'll never stick to one thing. You'll never get the results and become the person, the man, the entrepreneur you want to become. Why? Because you start doing them, but then emotions kick in. But you think you're thinking your emotions, but you're feeling. And doubt is a feeling. Right here now, I'm gonna let a notification on the top of the screen. It's the most watched video on this very young channel about emotions, how to manage your emotions, about emotional intelligence. Stable feelings will produce stable actions. If your feelings are all over the place, your actions are going to change as well. And then you change the actions, you change the results. And then again, you're going to change into another strategy, another this, another that. You never get out of all this labyrinth. So the number one was the willingness. The second one was the firmness to keep on that direction. What's the right direction? Right thoughts. If your thoughts are right, that's the right direction. Push, keep going. The second one, firmness. That's about the emotions. You have to know exactly how to spot your emotions and your thoughts, your reasoning. This is the number two. The number three is your centeredness. So let's suppose now you start focus on the right thoughts. Now you are more stable because you watched the video about emotional intelligence. You know how to spot your emotions and dissect them from your thoughts. That's good. That's great. Now you're on the right path. Keep going, but you're smart. And when you're smart, you really want to look around and you say, how can I make it better? Maybe I'm missing something. There should be something better than that. And that comes from your identity. If you don't think that, even if the direction is right, even if you're firm and you can control your emotions, but still, me? I don't think I can do it. I don't believe I can do it. And then what do? You want to feel this emptiness, this tank from other people, successful, great people around from whom you take the inspiration, and that's great, but that inspiration should come through you. You have to dissect it, you have to digest it, choose what's the right thing for the right time, and direct it through your gifts, through your talents, through your potential, so that you can grow your potential, your mind, your control, your firmness, your faith. Principled actions will give you principled results. What does it mean? That means you have to know your principles. What are your personal principles and the universal principles? And if you steal universal principles from everybody around, you don't develop this centeredness. Centeredness is not being focused on yourself only, what you like, what you prefer, is to know the core of your identity. These are the three ingredients which will solve immediately your consistency. The first one is the willingness, the second one is the firmness, and the third one is the centeredness. So, right thoughts, right direction, period. Don't overcomplicate things. Emotions. Learn to dissect emotions from thoughts. Good, so that you can spot. Is this a reasonable, critical thinking? Is this analytical thinking? Or am I doubting everything and feelings and I'm flirting with my weaknesses? I'm flirting with all these demons. Stop flirting with all these demons and all these feelings. Know them, know their place, hold them there, use them when you need a little bit of passion, a little bit of just to kick the process. That's the firmness, it's about the emotions, and the third one is about your identity, is the centeredness, to know what on do you base your identity, what are the values, so that when you put them all three together, that will help you to find your mission in life. And that's exactly my invitation for you. It's a mission challenge. Click the link in the show notes in the description below so that you can start to direct everything you've got as a man, as an entrepreneur, to start getting results and to focus on the right goals which will bring you the results, rather than focusing on all your weaknesses, all your doubts, and all the great things around. But they are not aligned. They are not all together so that they can bring you to cross the bridge towards the results you are looking for. Keep winning, stay strong. We'll see you in the next one. Subscribe to this channel and comment in the section below what was the most one of these three which really you think and believe that you have to work a little bit more. Maybe we can give a little bit more value on top of that. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.